up on the board. I would suggest getting out a sheet of paper. There are problems for these that you cannot do in your head. There is notebook paper over on my windowsill, but you need a notebook, you need a sheet of paper. Yeah, I was afraid to open it. I thought it was going to be humid, but it's definitely helping cool down the room. The game code is up on the board. Thanks, sweetheart. We're doing a Kahoot. Go ahead and sign in, okay? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23. Thank you. I would see it. You're good. All right, guys, remember that if you leave the app, it takes your name off my board. Do not leave the app. So, like, once you're in, if you leave it and go somewhere else, even though you're in, it takes your name down, and I'm looking at your names, matching who you are. So stay on the Kahoot. Anybody not able to get in? Yeah? Anybody else unable to get in?
How do you do that? Oh.
You going hardcore today?
I'm a hard nut.
Okay. Just waiting on Micah. Nick's name. Why? So who am I deleting?
I'm Nick's name.
Okay. Who's this one?
I really am doing it.
Alright, well, Micah, hopefully you can get in. There we go. All right, factoring quadratics, any type. Please factor the following. So again, this is the old, easy way. Number 2, a quadratic function must have which of the following? A quadratic function must have which of the following?
That says, are you
Okay, a quadratic function must have an x squared. A quadratic function must have an x squared. Factor the following. Now, you have 2 ways. You can do your magic X and the factor by grouping we did yesterday, or recognize something else. Good. So this is what we call a perfect square trinomial. A perfect square trinomial is where you have a perfect square at the beginning, a perfect square at the end, and the square root times 2 of each equals the middle. Okay, the graph of a quadratic function is a parabola. Always, sometimes, never. A parabolic function is always a parabola. A quadratic will always have a U-shaped parabolic curve. The degree of a quadratic function is what? A quadratic, this is kind of sad, guys. You need to be paying attention. A quadratic function is always degree 2, hence the x squared part of the term. A quadratic is degree 2, linear is degree 1, cubic is 3. I made these questions. Oh. What is the standard form of a quadratic? Which of the following is standard form?
They told me I was intelligent in Spanish, Piper. Intelligent? Yes. It says rapido, the upside down question mark.
Standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. All of the functions we've been looking at recently are in standard form. What is vertex form? Yes, it is. Good stats. All right, guys. Considering we just said that this one was standard form, and you had a 50-50 shot, okay, factor the following. So this is like yesterday. You need to set up your magic X. So 4 times 36. Find the factors that sum to negative 24. Set up your grouping. Or recognize it's a perfect square trinomial. $23. All right, so you could have factored out a 4 and gotten x minus 3 squared. The blue one and the yellow one did not work, even though they looked similar, because they had mixed signs, and we needed both factors to be negative because the last number was positive. Red or green? Yeah. Okay, factor the following.
That's so smart of you. I just lost track. Oh, I'm stupid. When I'm not, just like the second time. You're a long time.
4 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there is an awful lot of talking. So unless we all get this perfect, which we did not.
Hey, I got it right. I did too.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk through this problem. You have y equals 3x plus x squared plus x minus 4. So the first thing you should do is set up your magic x. So 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. This number here is a positive 1. So you needed 2 factors that multiplied to negative 12 and added to positive 1. Since the top is negative and the bottom positive, I have mixed factors. So if you want a positive bottom, you're going to pick a negative 3 and a positive 4. Then you're going to replace the middle term here with those terms. So you have 3x squared minus 3x plus 4x minus 4. You're going to group the first two terms together. You're going to group the last two terms together. And then you're going to take out the GCF. So the GCF of 3x squared and 3x is 3x, leaving behind x minus 1. The GCF of 4x minus 4 is 4, leaving behind x minus 1. So you get 3x plus 4x minus 1 as your factored form. So again, the next one is going to be challenging. Get your paper out, get your pencil ready, and write down the problem. I still need a magic X.
Oh wow, we don't have 5 minutes.
Remember, the A value is 1, so all you need is magic X. It's a plus. So if the A value is 1, you need the factors of 3 that sum to 4, which are 3 and 1. And they're both positive, therefore both factors are positive and 3 and 1. If the A value is greater than 1, then you have to do the steps that we did previously.
I can't even see that. I wear glasses for a reason.
It should be working.
Oh, right. So I was just on the answer.
I'm trying to make it bigger.
I lost that.
I got wrong.
Your
Okay, the correct answer was A. The correct answer was A because this is 3x squared, this is 9. So in order to do this problem, you are going to multiply 3 times 9, which was 27. You needed two numbers that multiplied to 27 but added to 28. So that was 27 and 1. And then what you are going to do is replace the 28 with the 27 and 1. So you had 3x squared plus 27x plus 1x plus 9. Grouping those two terms together, you grouped the first two and you grouped the last two. Take out a 3x from the first, leaving x plus 9. Taking out a 1 from the second, leaving x plus 9. Giving 3x plus 1 and x plus 9. Okay, so as long as you know A is red and B is gold, I can actually just scooch that in a little more.
You see, I'm not too sure.
Okay, A is a triangle, B is a circle.
I'm a genius machine.
Brown. All right, guys, much improved. So we got 15 of us getting that answer correct. Good job. I don't want to hear that. Okay, all right, Maddie taking the lead. Jordan, 3 in a row. Back in the game, it says. Okay, factor this quadratic. So now I'm going to make it bigger so you can see all your answers again. Or maybe it's a multiple correct select.
I feel like that's 40. I'm just going to go with time. Okay, why is red wrong?
Red is right too. I don't know why it didn't multi-select. I selected both. I'm sorry. Sometimes Kahoot does not like when I do that. Yeah, this should be a negative. Pick. It should be. They should both be negative. No, I'm just gonna skip it. It doesn't hurt you or help you. I just skipped it. It doesn't hurt you.
You pick or die or false.
All quadratics cannot be factored, hence the prime.
Okay. I literally would have had it if that stupid one would have just had the right answer. I'm calling.
I don't know how to change that. Alright, so you guys have about 11 minutes left. You can take out your packets from yesterday. You're doing that next page for homework. That is due on Monday with yesterday's homework. So yesterday's homework, that worksheet, all need uploaded by 10 a.m. Monday. You're welcome.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't ball. This one, no ball.